have incredible Genesis Lynea in the house. Woo-hoo.
Hello.
Hello, Genesis.
Hello, Aimie.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. The sun is shining today. We've had a bout of snow, haven't we? But a bit of sunshine doesn't go amiss, does it?
No, it's a good day today.
Yeah.
So how have you been? How is lockdown life treating you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm well. I'm probably in the best shape I've ever been in my life because I've got a little ritual going in the morning.
Yeah.
Wake up, do my thanks, do my gratitude, do a bit of reading, do a hit session. I've got my kettlebells now, so we're upgrading. Watch out, the guns are coming. And yeah, I'm filming something at the moment, so I'll be doing that in the day. And on my days off, I'm just in my home, like decorating and just enjoying the time that I have, really.
You can't say what you're doing, can you? It's top secret, everyone.
Top secret.
So do you feel like with all this stuff that's been happening, is there something that you've kind of learned during this whole period about yourself, or about, I don't know, like something that you've learned over the past kind of year?
Yeah, I guess that as a collective, we are all one. We're all experiencing very similar things. Yes, people's people's specific experiences may differ, but I think the fact of the matter is that we're all human beings. We all need to feel safe. We all want to feel connected, and I think this time has given people that kind of urgent need to have respite and connection to the self and to your community and to your family and to your friends and to your arts and your craft and to the nature outside. I think because we're all so busy running around, especially in London, we don't have a second to breathe. So I think everyone is kind of realizing, oh wow, I don't breathe. Or what do I normally do when I've got 8 hours to do nothing inside? It's actually been quite an eye-opener in that respect. But like I said, some people have had some deaths. Some people have had, no connection with their families for months on end. So I know that, it varies a little bit, but one positive thing, I guess, is the need to connect and breathe.
Yeah, I think you're right, because, well, you are obviously, like, it kind of, instead of it all being about the self, about, I and me,
Yeah.
Because it's a global thing, because everyone is going through the same thing, it's actually united us more, even though we're separated, we can't touch and we can't see each other. I feel like being united in this one thing.
Yeah, definitely. I had that feeling actually last year, after the first lockdown. I did Jesus Christ Superstar at Regent's Park, and the first day of rehearsals, we were all spread out 2 meters, probably more, 3 meters apart. And I remember getting really, really emotional because I hadn't heard live music like that in 6 months. And the fact that there was space between me and my castmates allowed the vibration and the energy to actually get more intensified. So when we were just, Tom Deering was the MD, wicked MD. He got us to sing just one note all together. And literally, I could feel the vibration of just that one note. And, we were so fine-tuned because we were really listening delicately. And it was such a beautiful moment. And I remember thinking, God, we may be separated, but actually the space has allowed for connection.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So really, yeah, I think that's when it kind of, that idea bloomed in my head, really.
Yeah, I feel like when we go back, like when theatre goes back, let's say, like, it's going to be such a magical moment. And
yeah,
not only will we be more grateful, but we'll be able to, like, just the weight of, like, being together in that building, in that place with those people is going to be so wonderful. And there's not even a word for it, that feeling of like,
there is no word for it, no. Yeah.
You know? But listen, so obviously me and Genesis met on a production called Six. Dun, dun, dun.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, well, we didn't actually. We met on In the Heights.
No, we did. I was about to correct you. Yeah.
No, but it's like people would know that, like, we met kind of on Six. Did you? Because people always ask this. Did you know that it was going to be such a like global phenomenon type?
No. I think when you and I read the script, we were cracking up, thinking, "Oh yeah, this is funny," and thought, "Oh yeah, why not?" You know, it was told to our agents and to ourselves that it was just a workshop, you know, new musical workshop.
Yeah.
I think it was like a week or 2 weeks rehearsal and then 2 weeks of run, something short over the Christmas period. Why not? All female cast, wicked. Yeah. You know, I've actually been blessed to have worked with a few all female companies and productions, and you know, I knew that would be sick. Obviously you were involved, so I was like, great. And I just went along for the ride. So I didn't really think it would blow up that big. I mean, it's taken over the whole world. I remember my mum calling me saying, really? "Jen, you didn't tell me you were in this brand new musical." I was like, I didn't know it was going to be this massive thing. And you know what? How great though. How great that we've got an all-female, you know, cast dominating the world, you know, and rewriting history and changing it into her story. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I always tell the story of us on that first night at the Arts, walking up the stairs in silence, and then it was you that when we got up all the stairs, got into our dressing room, sat down, and you went, "It's good, isn't it?" Or something like that.
I said, "Oh, that was actually quite fun."
Yeah, you like burst into laughter. We were like, "Ah!" Because it was amazing.
We were nervous, weren't we? We were just a bit like, "Oh, we haven't really had time to rehearse this," or you know, stressed, yes. Stressed. As you always are in the first preview or the first show.
Yeah, totally. I mean, obviously that show was quite what was impactful on both of our lives, but is there something in your career that's like really left an imprint on you and stayed with you?
Let me think about that. Yeah, I guess
your dogs are going crazy.
The dogs are going mad. I guess I can take a few, like, do they? Yeah, go on. Which one is it? Is it Magic?
I want to see something, by the way. Look.
Go on, show me.
Oh, look at her leg.
Look. What happened?
She hurt her leg the other day.
Did she?
It's so funny.
Oh, little Roxy Roo.
You got a boo-boo.
Oh. Yeah, I guess there's been every project that I've ever done, I always can take something from it. And I guess let's give you an example of one. Just being in a company of just women. I did a play. What happened? What happened?
Every time, Jen, I am doing this. They kick off. Sit down.
Good. They're just not having it. They want to be featured. Let them up then.
Look what I've got as well. These dirty fish. Like Magic, come up. Up.
I knew it was magic. It's always magic. Magia. Oh, look at the baby.
There you go. So sorry, Genesis. Carry on.
Right. Yes. So I did a play called The Collective Rage. 5 Beddies. Sorry?
Amazing play.
Oh yeah, you saw it, didn't you? At Southwark Playhouse. We had a wicked cast, and we were all playing Betty, but from different areas in New York. And I was Betty number 5, and you know, she was like the mechanic, the jailbird, the super butch lesbian who fixes cars and is a boxer. And I never really get to explore, you know, that what's the word? I guess quite a queer sphere. You know, yes, I am queer, but I don't always get cast as a queer role. And it was beautiful just being in the company of women, strong, grounded women. And I learned so much about myself in that show, about the way I connect with the world, my understanding of certain things, and a lot of empathy, I think, was felt, which is really important, I think, to just survive in this world, especially as an artist, as an actor. You need to be empathetic to understand, you know, the circles that you're in and to play certain roles. But I just had such a fun time. It was wicked. It was wicked. It wasn't the highest paid job. It wasn't the most sold out project. It wasn't on for that long, but I just had a wicked time on it. And that's all I want, you know, in my life, is to connect with people, with stories, and to have a project that I'm really, really discovering something new in, you know. I think that's really important for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's always those jobs that are, I guess, sometimes they're not on for that long, like you said, but for me, those have always been the most special moments as well. Like the smaller, more creative, like the one where you get, you know, involved in. Yeah, I'm with you. Do you have anything on your like hit list of like, not like dream roles, because you know you're doing a lot of telly and TV and stuff at the moment?
Yeah,
this is something that's not even being created, but
I want to be in the Matrix. I want to do an action film. I want to do something where I have to train for 6 months and like really get into a certain zone to fulfill the role. Like, I love it when there's a bit of discipline involved in something. Like at school, I loved going to Arts Ed. I loved going to King's College because there was a discipline, you know, instilled in me from childhood. My parents are very like just anal with time, for example, and cleanliness, and, you know, making sure that you're not tardy, always on time. So yeah, I think anything that would take me to another space, like even the way that I would eat, or the way that I'd, you know, speak, or if there's something physical that I can do, I'd love that. But again, just to keep working with people that make me go, wow. You know, those moments when you're speaking to, I don't know, it might be a cast member or a director or a writer or a DOP or a grip, and you're like, wow, you're incredible. I want to be like you, you know? You just, I don't know, I just really feel the need to connect. That's my hit word, I guess. That's on my hit list, to connect.
I could definitely see you in some sort of like martial arts type situation, like you're a superhero, or you know what I mean.
Have you seen Mulan?
Yeah, perfect.
So cool, man.
So cool, so
good. Loved it.
Do you have any advice for a young actor, actress watching this, about, because obviously everything that's happening right now has kind of put a little bit of a pin in things, but what's the best advice that you've been given, or that you'd like to impart on a younger, or not even a younger, someone who's maybe, you know, just aspiring actor?
I'd say do everything you can to allow you to act, even if that's, I don't know, when we can, going to the theatre once a month, going to see a play that maybe is only like 20 seats in the building, in the space. Read, watch, go outside. Like, it sounds ridiculous, but we need kind of tools in our toolbox in order to do something, right? So if you don't have any tools, how are you gonna build that wardrobe? You can't. Not, you know, not just with will or talent, you need tools. So I'd say, if you can get some form of training, it doesn't have to be like 3 years, bachelor's, you know, you could do a week's course. You can go to a screening workshop, a day workshop. Just do whatever makes you feel good, in order, do you know what I mean? So if you can't afford to go see something in a theatre, Go to a charity shop, buy a £2 book with plays, read it, write. Just keep your own unique, innate energy burning, right? So that when you do have the opportunity, or when you do go to an audition, you're like, I'm here, I'm unique, I'm going to turn up my little light bulb, and I'm just going to shine, regardless if people think I'm good or not. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And actually, when you have confidence, that's when you do tend to get cast, because
all about
you're telling a story and it's believable.
Yeah.
And people connect with you, and they trust you and they like you. So I'd say that was like 10 answers in one. But
yeah, it was good though. It was good.
I guess just believe in yourself. If this is really what you want to do, then do it. Do it for the joy first, and then hopefully you will get paid, and then hopefully you will get an agent, and then you will keep working. And it's like a snowball effect.
Well, we all started. I think it all started as a hobby. Not like you didn't grow up and then overnight you just went into some people did, but it started as something that you did for fun, So
exactly.
You're watching this and you like to sing, you like to dance, you like to act, whatever it is, it's your thing. Like, do it for fun, like Jen said. Do it for joy, and because you're radiating that joy, because you're doing something that you're like, you feel completely yourself in, things will start to happen. And yes, you might then, it might turn into your job, but always find joy, because that's what's so amazing about whatever acting or theatre, is that you get up and it doesn't feel like a job. This doesn't feel like a job to me. I just get up and I love my day.
Yes.
And that's what you need to follow in anything. It doesn't even anyone watching this who's not an actress. Just anything that you love, just do it and things will happen.
That's where the magic is, I think I first heard that phrase from Iyanla Vanzant. She said, go for the joy. And my mom would always kind of echo that and say, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you like to do? And that is actually where the magic happens. Have you seen the movie Soul? Pixar Soul? Yeah. Fucking fantastic. Oh, I just swore, sorry. It's brilliant. It's brilliant because I think it just really relates to what's happening right now. We're in this age of Aquarius. You're shedding so many things that you thought were like the Bible. And actually, once you let go of those fears and those old kind of constructs that you put on yourself and society, you will see that the magic that you have inside. It sounds really, really airy-fairy, but I really believe this and I actually live by it. So stay present, go for the joy, and fuel your tank. Read, go outside, take up a hobby, go to a masterclass, go to a charity shop and get a book, get a DVD, whatever.
As well, what is amazing right now, and what we can positivity that is coming out from lockdown, from the pandemic, is that all these amazing like facilitators of theatre and acting, whatever it is, are actually online now. They're doing they're doing their own workshops. Do them. They're not expensive. Some of them are free. Just use this time. This is like our incubation period. Come out like a butterfly at the end of it. So keep learning every single day. Keep learning.
And chat to your mates. Collaborate. Write together. Write your own stuff. So many times we say, oh, I could do that, or I don't see enough of me out there. Put yourself out there then. Create it, write it, draw it. It's within reach. Everything is tangible. You don't have to create such a distance between you and what you want to achieve. You can close that gap. Yeah.
Everyone, that was Genesis Lynea.
Oh, go away, you.
And Magia. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
If you're not following Genesis, I mean, you already are. I know you are. But if you're not, go and follow on the old social media.
On the old socials.
_Lynea, is it?
No, I think it's together.
It's together. Just... Anyway, put a name in. It's quite a specific name. You'll find her there.
Magia?
You've been a good
Oh. Little licky.
What I have to do with her? when I'm, you know, doing
Yes.
she has to, otherwise she's
Interesting.
give me attention.
No appearance from Wolfie then.
Oh, she's there. She's
Oh,
there.
little Woo. Oh,
That's my shoe. There's my shoe and a tennis ball. Thank you for watching, everyone.
All right.
This is Lynea.